Oh, the absolute universe is changing the ball game for DC, man. Like, it's just amazing watching like this, the rise of the absolute universe. I know I've talked about the absolute universe like at least like 3 times on the channel now, but you got celebrities like Method Man talking about absolute Batman.
I haven't had a lot of time to read, but right now, Absolute Batman is the bottom line of everyone's lore right now. We all know the story of Batman. We've seen his origin story so many times, but the way that they did it, you could tell that these are the writers that are writing these books were fans of the original and said, but what if we brought this into modern times? What would this thing look like? And it's so fascinating to see how it does and what direction it goes. And it's like, damn, why didn't I think of that? So yeah, always that new energy. New energy brings new storylines, and always thinking outside the box can give you a whole different perspective on something that you thought that you knew for your whole entire life.
Talking about that shit is fire. He loves the series. He loves just how fire Absolute Batman is. Like, you got a celebrity, man, like Method Man, you know, one of the coldest dudes out there talking about this new version of this character that's only been out for 2 years, man. Like, we're seeing this how revolutionary Scott Snyder has, you know, made Absolute Batman to the point where everybody's talking about the absolute universe. Everybody wants to see, you know, absolute versions of their favorite characters now, because, man, I certainly do, bro. Like, this shit has me hyped to see other characters, man. Like, this Friday, bro, we got a first look at Absolute Green Arrow, and that man looks sick. I thought Oliver Queen was packed up, because we all saw what happened to Oliver Queen, right? That man got packed up by Absolute Hawkman. Like, they straight up, you know, cooked that man's head, bro. Like, I thought that man was gone. Like, after we saw that panel of Absolute Hawkman dumping that man's body on the ground, on the table in front of Justice League, the Absolute Justice League, like pure trash, I thought that man was done. Like, damn, we are not getting no Absolute Oliver Queen, but nah, we see Absolute Green Arrow, and I'm just thinking, who is underneath that mask? Did they somehow bring back Oliver Queen as this, like, you know, sort of spirit of vengeance, like how, you know, the Spectre is in the main DC universe? Like, that'd be so cool. But we got Absolute Green Arrow, and he's gonna be hunting down, he's gonna be a serial killer for, you know, corrupted billionaires that just do shady stuff, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be packing them up, and I'm just like, Absolute Green Arrow looks so sick, man. Like, you know, I love Oliver Queen, I love Green Arrow, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Seeing that version of him, I'm like so invested on what they're gonna like try doing with him. Like, I'm very interested in what they're gonna try doing with him, man. Like, he looks so absolutely fired. And besides Absolute Green Arrow, bro, Absolute Black Canary too. So apparently she's gonna be hunting down Absolute Green Arrow. She's gonna try to stop this man from packing up all these, you know, corrupted billionaires, you know what I'm saying? And she looks fire, bro. Of course, you know, I saw a lot of people talking about, you know what I'm saying, oh, why does she have the butch haircut? Oh, why is she so buff? I'm like, my nigga, like go the other way, bro. Like, if that has you feeling some type of way, man, then damn, bro, because in my opinion, bro, she look fine as hell, man. But anyways, Absolute Black Canary, we're seeing her for the first time in the universe too, and it just makes me like hyped on how they continue to introduce these new versions of these characters that we know and love so much, man. Like, it just gets me so hyped on like who I want to see in the future, man. Like, we already saw the past solidifications for Superman that we're gonna be seeing an Absolute Black Adam or Absolute Shazam very soon. I just want to see how that character is gonna look, bro. Like, if they do Ted Adam, I hope he looks fire. If they do Billy Batson, I hope he looks cool too, man. But the Absolute Universe has been game-changing, bro. Like, game-changing. People who have stayed away from comics for a long time period because of how badly DC fumbled during Heroes in Crisis or during DC Rebirth or Infinite Frontier, they got folks, you know, coming back to read this, you know, new universe. And not just that, bro, people who have never read a comic book in their life or have never had a gateway into how they can, you know, get closer to these superhero characters, right? They're seeing this universe and they're just like, bro, this shit is fire. Like, to me personally, bro, when I read Absolute Batman, I feel like I'm reading a manga, but in, you know, in like an American manga, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel when I read Absolute Batman. Like, it's such a good series, man. The artwork is amazing, the writing is amazing, and they be having Bruce Wayne fight for his life in every issue, bro. Like, that Poison Ivy issue was crazy, bro. Like, I knew I knew that version of her that we saw on the what's it called, on the cover was not actually her, because we saw how she looked, bro. She looks like those Halo. She was like the Flood characters from Halo 2 and Halo 1. You know how deformed they used to look in the OG Halo games, bro. That's how Poison Ivy looked at the very end of the comic. I'm just like, Batman, bro. You are fighting for your life, bro. First it was Bane, now it's Poison Ivy, and then soon this man's gonna have to deal with, Absolute Joker very soon too. Like, it's just insane how amazing each one of these books have been so far, man. Like, the Absolute Universe, bro, is taking over the comic industry, not just that, the superhero industry, man. Celebrities are talking about how fire Absolute Batman is. Each one of these Absolute titles have been reprinted for I don't know how many times now, man. Each one of their comic book issues have been reprinted because of just how, just because of how, well it's been selling. Each one of them, Absolute Flash, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Superman, Batman, all these guys, they just keep doing well, and it's just like, bro, like it gets to a point where we gotta see these guys in like animated form. You know how I already spoke about this idea in a previous video, and you guys, you spoke with me in the comments too, and you guys were like, yeah, that's a great idea. DC should definitely do that. And that idea was all these Absolute titles, bro. They gotta adapt it in the anime type form, right? Don't change nothing. Just make it be a straight adaptation from the comics, man. Because this shit, if this stuff gets put in animated form with voice actors and all that stuff, it'd be fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Absolute Batman in animated form with all the crazy stuff we've seen so far, that'd be an all-time series right there, bro. Same with Absolute Wonder Woman. I can just see the reactions of people watching it and be like, damn, bro, they really got Absolute Batman or Absolute Diana going crazy like this? Because even Absolute Diana, she's in some crazy shit right now too. She's about to fight Satana and that universe's Suicide Squad in the next coming issues, you know what I'm saying? Absolute Flash, he's dealing with, the Absolute Reverse Flash and his great granddaughter, I think, in this, Eleanor Thawne, and he also knows that Barry's alive and all that stuff, He's learning about that version's Jay Garrick too. Like, so many crazy stuff is going down, man. But you guys let me know your thoughts, bro. You think the Absolute Universe is taking over, man? Because I really think it is, man. And I just love how it is, bro. I love how it is, man. Like, it's reignited so many people's love for superheroes and comics as a whole, man. You got folks who haven't read a comic book in like 30, 40 years or like ever talking about it. Like, when I saw that Method Man article of him, not even just the article, but of that video of him talking about about Absolute Batman and loving this series, man, I was just like, bro, y'all gotta lock in. Y'all got something magical right now. Y'all got something that's a gold mine right now, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all are doing, man, and there's gonna be a run that we talked about forever. Like, I'm talking about, '09 Randy Orton type run, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the most legendary runs we've seen ever. Kobe and Shaq in the late 90s, early 2000s. Randy Orton from 2009, The Rock from 2000, John Cena from 2007. Those type of runs, right? If y'all keep doing what y'all are doing, man, the Absolute Universe will be like remembered as being one of the absolute best time periods to be a superhero fan, man, because this is essentially what the New 52 should have been, man. And Darkseid, we gotta thank Darkseid for cooking with the way he's been, cooking with this universe. Because if it weren't for Darkseid, we wouldn't be having this universe right now, man. Like, who's that character from Mortal Kombat that rebooted the universe, bruh? Darkseid should slap her in the head and be like, this is how you do a reboot of a beloved franchise. And well, too, like, it's fire, man. But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all for the next video.